hospitality. I read a text, a dream text, from a collection called Internal Affairs. I made myself a ship, a real big one with wheels, so it could go on the road, and it had a pool in it. Angelko helped me and I organized everything, magnets that I could do anything. I imagined seas on which we'd sail, gathered the crew, said farewell to my friends. I was happy, so immensely happy to go. Angelko hid the boat between some cars in the parking lot and smashed one belonging to security. When we said goodbye to the team and I leave through Bakunin's book owned by Tesla, they took our ship away. And the next day the ship was gone. And we had to wait until morning. The courts put things in motion, interrogated witnesses, etc. And I became angry that I let others steer my ship. I was so immensely happy to go. Irene came and said I'd gone too far, but I told her through tears that I'm finally happy, that I don't want to suffer and hurt anymore, that I had enough, that I heard. She said okay and hugged me, blessed me and took the snakes away. But when I woke up, the anger returned, because if you let others take control of your vehicle, you lose it. If you don't squat the space for yourself, you lose. If you stop breathing with your diaphragm, you lose. If you don't go when you feel you must, you lose. If you can't chill yourself out, if you don't transmute this force through your body, if you don't get that you yourself are your own perfect ship and just are, simply write this as instruction to a self, transformed by this very inscription into someone who forgets. Just be, breathe, have the sound of birds and the rustling of trees and the leaves, just have this, and understand how your life has been formed by yearning, be transposed into a precondition of persistent inscription, and thus solve these dilemmas of life on a leaf of paper. World within you in self-prisons of envy, resentments towards mothers exaggerated, who left you in front of TVs, exchanged for appearances, so you can forgive them infinitely. Desire peace, wind in your ears, greens in your eyes, have this, just this really have, nimbleness of body, the air that breathes you, the acid you manufacture, millions of cells. If through subjective revelation of a specific soul, a universe of truths unfolds, if it is possible to present what flows, what you lose in dreams, what hurts, what glimmers as the feeling of final hope and harmony, on the peace you own if you leave yourself alone, on the freedom you seize with a gesture, the water of bodies you perform every movement, the endorphins you generate for yourself, to see people elevated, for gentle signals, for the enigma of touch, for the warmth of bodies to the point of presence where the whole soothes itself, to thank someone who put his brains to his hands, to transmit, to show, to undress, to undie, unfold, to bring this stuff out, assuming that what's within, real for you, common perhaps to all, so that an unborn might see or have something to read, that the ink which turns to thought makes this page into a body in which you've already been, that someone could smile or to make silence, to see, to be able to move on.